Okay, started the session, please join. Hi, Ruchi. So the most important part here is language. We are going to start language and thoughts part. We are going to understand. So here you understand what is the meaning of language. So first is language and thoughts are what? Language and thoughts are considered to be Ruchi. Good evening. So their thoughts are central to be human life. So first you need to understand. You need to understand that in absence of language, in absence of thoughts, we are incomplete. Okay. So now I'll just take one chair and sit and explain, and we will have a discussion about it. Okay. So yes, hi Ruchi. I hope you might have understood this part. So now I'm just going to discuss about it. So if somebody will be asking you about language, so how we are going to understand language and in which way we are going to understand language, you just understand that key language and thoughts are central to human life. Yes, definitely, because if thoughts are not there, then how we can be able to communicate? Understood. Now, while language has to deal functions of communicating with each and monitoring out internal thinking. So see, language is something which is exactly going to take out your internal thinking. So what you are thinking inside, that what thoughts are present inside you, that will be coming out through language. Okay. Now like what your feeling is, how you are what you call trying to finalize some things or trying to take it out, that will be exactly coming out through language. Understood. Now in our surrounding, our environment, everything is there. So there in that particular location, when we need to interact, we need a certain language, and with the help of which we can be able to communicate it out. So definitely in absence of language, communication is not at all possible. I hope till here you might have understood. So while language has the dual function of communication with other and monitoring out internal thinking. So 100% whatever we are thinking, that cannot be monitored out until and unless we will have this. So see, so our development also is not possible if this thinking will not be there. So that's one of the most crucial part, and we must understand this, that in absence of one factor, another factor will 100% not be coming. So we need to understand this part. Now, look here. Language is the human ability to acquire and use complex system of communication, and a particular language like English or Hindi, Tamil or different type of language will be there, where what you called, where we can be able to build a bridge. Understand or not? So you need to understand that if somebody will be speaking a language, means that person is not only trying to communicate, but the person is exactly trying to take out the inner thoughts that person is having. So here it is not only one factor, it is creating two factors. So scientific study of language is called linguistics. That's what the characteristics of language are as follows. So one by one we will see the characteristics of language, but here one very important point is there which must be noted out. Like if somebody will be having a doubt or a question or some type of problem, how they can be able to communicate if language is not there? Ruchi, can you be able to answer how they will be able to communicate if language is not there? So how they are going to communicate if language is not there? So language is one of the major source through which we can be able to communicate. But in absence of this, how we can be able to communicate? Any idea, any answer? Now I'm going to answer this question. Now look here. If somebody will be asking you, "Ah, I was able to sit for some time. It will be difficult for them to communicate, as sign language is also a language. Yeah, sign language is also a language, and with the help of sign language we will be able to communicate, but the communication level will not be that high level, understood or not? So see, there may be, if there might be some lagging, if there might be some communication problem will be there at that particular moment, we won't be able to have enough very high level. See, sometimes, so messages don't give message when definitely there is a fight. So what is the reason behind people are saying like that? So what is the specific reason behind they are saying that कि when there is a fight, buffering हो रहा है, I think now it is okay. Now understand this. So when there is a fight, don't message, don't communicate, go talk. That means it will, what you call, whatever problems are there, whatever bridges are there, it is going to fill it. Understand or not? But in phone, if you are having conversation, then that conversation is not going to be an apt one. Why? Because when you meet, not only your verbal skill, your language, your content, everything will come out. It will come out with emotions. So understood? So language is 100% a bridge, but this bridge has to be built up with a proper communication. Understood? So now what are the characteristics of language? Let's talk about some of the characteristics of language. The first characteristics of language, you are going to see that it has the property of productivity. Means, what is the meaning of productivity here? First understand. Because it is able to communicate about things that are not immediately present. Yes. So now you need to understand that ki, spatially or temporally, things that are either not here or are not now. So that's what, that's is exactly a way, that's exactly a way. क्या बोल रही है? What? Yeah, facial expression is very, very important. So here also, if you will be seeing that, see, productivity here, uska productivity का मतलब क्या होता है? The property of productivity means, because it is able to communicate among things that are not immediately present. Understood or not? So we need to get some ideas, we need to get some content, we need to get some things. So to get that part, we need to communicate. If communication is not to that level, means definitely we will not be able to have that, what you call, bridge, which has to be created between two people. Understood? Now it relies entirely on social conventions and learning. Yes, आप कैसे socially interact, means how you are socially interacting, how you are exactly using your language, how you are having that, what you call, learning skills, everything will be dependent on the language and learning. Language and learning is exactly, what you call, totally parallel. Understood or not? So if somebody will say you that you are very good in speaking, okay, you are very good in communication. So what, I am very good in communication. Am I very good in communication in sign languages? No, I'm not very good in communication with sign languages. Means if you will tell me that, okay, fine, you use sign language and explain, maximum I will use my eyes and show anger. Correct? Maximum what we will do, maximum we will use our eyes and we will be showing anger, or if we'll smile, means okay, fine, the person is happy. You will have that feeling na, कि if I will smile, like okay, Khushbu is okay, fine, she is not angry. But if I will get angry, means okay, fine, she is angry, Understood? So the facial expression will depict some of the information, but once we speak out a specific language, the language which is exactly a bridge between two people to communicate, we are not doing telepathy now. From here I am telling something in mind and you are exactly understanding somewhere else sitting there. No, it's not possible for everyone. Okay, so this is exactly something which has to be bridged. So entirely on social convention and learning. So it relies entirely on social conventions. A society may means in nearby people, what type language they are speaking, and how the people are educated, what is the level of education of the people. Now you are fluently speaking in English. Now you are speaking whatever is coming in your mind, and outside people they are only knowing one language, and that is Tamil. So definitely they will be taking you as a monkey, means the monkey which can jump here and there. But they don't know, because it's not their problem. See, the communication is not set up to that level. Neither you will be understanding nor the communication part will be understanding. Like, okay, fine, it is exactly going to be, yeah. Social convention means here the rules and regulation that is exactly set by the people, the understanding built by the people, the community, the society people. So here see, everyone is having some convention na, like rules and regulation and convention is there. Like, वो fan off कर दो. So that like if I really don't wish to talk to you, just understand one single thing. If I really don't wish to talk to you, then what actually I'm going to do? I'm just going to cut short the supply of communication. Understood? So here the social convention will be like, people will be started talking about you. Hey, this person is very proudly, that person is not able to communicate. So definitely these type of thinkings are coming. So social convention, some rules and regulations, the data, the things that you have made. Understood? So that will be coming under that part. Is it buffering, madam? Is it buffering? Okay, so now look here. Its complex structure affords a much wider range of expressions than any known system of animal communication. Yes, it's a complex structure. By when we talk about language means, it's a very complicated system. It's not a simple system. So total your frontal, parietal, occipital, all lobes will be used. Understand or not? So definitely whatever lobes you are having, when we will be speaking, all the senses are exactly used. Understood or not? Because not only you are speaking, it's not just for sake of speaking you are speaking, guys. So you are exactly speaking for, when you are speaking you are listening also. So when you are speaking, you are listening also. Somewhere what you are doing, you are rectifying yourself. Oh boss, I have said something wrong. If you will be speaking and you will not be listening what you are speaking, then definitely whatever comes in your mind, you will be speaking. And after that, people will be saying, hey, you spoke like that. 100% you will be telling, I don't know what I spoke. Correct now? I don't know what I spoke. But that's actually not correct. Correct now? So here, the social convention part will be there. So its complex structure affords a much wider range of expressions than any other system of animal communications. See, communication is there. Communication is everywhere. See, animals are also communication. अब क्या हो गया, तेरे को रहने दीजिए मैडम. सो लुक है, सो क्या होता है ना कि एनिमल कम्युनिकेशन भी होता है. जैसे हम देखते हैं कि एक एनिमल दूसरे एनिमल्स के साथ अपनी वे में कम्युनिकेट करता है, तो हम भी अपने तरीके से ही कम्युनिकेट करते हैं. उनका भी क्या होता है, उनका भी एक लैंग्वेज होता है. वो लैंग्वेज जो है उनका अपना स्किल है जिससे कि वो एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. करेक्ट ना? वो अपनी चीज़ों को दूसरे लैंग्वेज में एक्सप्लेन नहीं करते. कभी तुमने ये नहीं देखा है कि कुत्ता बिल्ली की आवाज़ में बोल करके ये बता रहा है कि भाई मेरे को भूख लगा है या फिर कुछ, ऐसा नहीं होता. अंडरस्टूड नॉट? So that is not possible. It's not at all possible when an animal will be making out the sound of any other thing. But mostly if an animal is there and that animal is exactly staying with human, then they will be trying to mimic that one. Yes. Yes, that's what. But we are multilingual. We are using different languages. Why can't we understand that? Ki our vocal cord can vibrate into that frequency where we can be able to speak different type of language. So humans are exactly able to speak up to that language. They can learn that language and they can communicate through that language. So this is not only one factor. This is exactly many factors associated with it. I hope you might have understood this one. So it helps in communicating an individual thought expression expression, emotions, feeling, etc. to the other. So definitely now, if I'm speaking means 100%, I'll not be speaking only in one content. I am taking out my expressions also. Understand not? So expressions, emotions, feelings, everything. So if I'm angry on you, definitely I'll not be smiling and talking to you. So that means what? By the expression, by my emotions, I will be having a communication with you. And that communication can be done when I know some language and you also know some language. And in between me and you, we will have one language, one conversation. Understood not? Then only we will be able to speak out. And that's what it is called. It helps in communicating an individual's thought, expressions, emotions, feelings, etc. to each other. And that's what exactly the most important comprehensive part of a language. I hope you might have understood. Huh? Now it helps a person to make sense of complex and abstract ideas and concepts. 100%. See, अगर हमको एक idea, abstract idea means what? Complex and abstract idea. Now I'm not understanding one concept. Okay, so just now I'm talking about language. I don't understand language itself. Right now I don't know what is language, and now you have to define language on me. That okay, Khushbu, you know what is language? Language is this, and it is expressed like that. Correct now? But if I am not going to communicate to you properly, you are speaking in another language, I am talking in another language, and there is no bridge, means a common way of communicating between me and you, then definitely you will not be able to explain me, because you are explaining, you are very good in explanation, you are explaining what my doubts are, you are trying to explain it out, but your language and my language is not having a common bridge, and because of that it will not be fruitful. So here you need to understand one thing. It helps a person to make sense of complex and abstract ideas and concept. So जो abstract ideas है, concepts है, जो चीजें जो हमको जाननी है, वो चीजों को बताने के लिए भी हमको लैंग्वेज का जरूरत पड़ता है. अंडरस्टूड और नॉट? तो अगर मान लो तुमको एक फैक्ट्री खोलना है, मीन्स आई वांट टू ओपन अ फैक्ट्री, नाउ आई नीड वर्कर्स, नाउ आई एम स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश, द वर्कर आर ओनली अंडरस्टैंडिंग हिंदी, then definitely there will be a big gap between me and workers. I will never be able to express my thinking, my feelings. I'm saying that I'm helping you doing this, doing that, but your gesture, your everything will not be countable, because the person is not understanding the most important thing, and that is the language what you are speaking. I hope you might have understood this one. So it helps that is perceive and maintain historical, cultural and civilization related records. The element of language are as follows. So हाँ definitely ना, तो हमारा मतलब जितना भी history है, जितना भी हमारा society का rules and everything जो भी हम लोगों ने बनाया है, rules regulation, जैसे ऋग्वेद, सामवेद, अथर्ववेद, so ये सब जितने भी है संस्कृत में लिखे हैं, ठीक है, एवरीथिंग इज एग्जैक्टली इन संस्कृत. सो पाली, प्राकृत, अभ्रंश, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ लैंग्वेजेस वेयर देयर, हिंदी है. तो इसमें क्या करते हैं ना कि जब वो लोग लिखे तो लिखे किस भाषा में था, जैसे रामायण को लिखा गया संस्कृत में, महाभारत को लिखा गया, फिर उसको हिंदी में डाल करके लिखा गया. सो वी नो दैट खड़ी बोली भी एक तरह की बोली है. सो डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ लैंग्वेजेस आर देयर, ठीक है. अब इन लैंग्वेजेस में हम किसी भी चीज को प्रिजर्व कर सकते हैं, ये बात समझो कि डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ लैंग्वेजेस आर देयर. नाउ थॉट्स, आइडियाज, हिस्ट्री, एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी प्रिजर्व. बट कैसे प्रिजर्व करेंगे भाई? हिटलर था, हिटलर कहाँ था, कहाँ पे था हिटलर, कैसे था? ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि हम अपने बच्चों को सिर्फ मुंह से बोल दिए कि भाई हिटलर था जर्मनी में और ये था वो था. उसके लिए भी हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? हमको कहीं से एक डेटा निकालना पड़ेगा. हम लैपटॉप से डेटा निकाल भी लेंगे, विल टेक आउट द डेटा फ्रॉम द लैपटॉप. कम ऑन, वी कैन डू लाइक दैट, करेक्ट ना? But that data has to be preserved somewhere. Understood? So that the core soft contents, the soft paper has to be stored somewhere. That's also a very important thing. So that means what? The entire story has to be preserved in a language. Understood? So a language is the most crucial pillar for not only human, it is a very crucial pillar for all the civilized sections of the society, where they are storing their informations in the form of data in that particular language. I hope you might have understood. Ruchi, did you understood that? So wo particular language is acting as a bridge, and that bridge is exactly going to act nicely. I hope you might have understood this one. That's a very crucial point to remember first. Understood? So the element of language are as follows. That is phonology. It refers to the sound of a language. Yes. So phonology is first word, which is exactly refers to the sound of the language. How it is pronunciation is exactly sounding. That comes under phonology. Ye name remember rakhna. What is that? It is called as phonology. Phonology is refers to the sound of a language. What it is referring as sound of a language. What is that? Phonology. How it sounds. How a language is exactly. Hi Krish. So how exactly a sound is exactly coming? That sound is exactly considered as what? Phonology. Is it over? I hope you might have understood. So this is exactly considered as what? Phonology. Now we are going to understand the next one. That is semantics. Semantics means it is the study of word and their meaning. Yes, that's called as semantics. Semantics means phonics of letters. Yes. So semantics means what? Any word is there and its meaning. Like if I will say important. Important is a word. What is the meaning of it? Like that, understood? Not crucial. Crucial is a word. What is the meaning of it? That comes under semantics. So semantics means ki important. Oh, you are one of the very very important thing. Every people are using this word. यहाँ सिर्फ 3 है और 3 लाइक्स है. अब बताइए आप किससे लाइक करवाएंगे सर? So semantics, when we talk about semantics means कि the study of the words and their meanings. Understood? So now important, it becomes our a habit. In Hindi we are speaking, and what we are doing, we are exactly saying, hey, ये बहुत जरूरी चीज है, important है ये भाई. तो थैंक यू सो मच. सो ये तो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है. इंपॉर्टेंट का मतलब भी पता है हमको. सो ये है एक चीज़. क्रिकेट खेल रहा है, क्रिकेट खेलना है, क्रिकेट खेलना है. पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट क्रिकेट. हाँ. व्हाट इज द हिंदी मीनिंग ऑफ क्रिकेट? बट इन हिंदी ऑल्सो वी आर टेलिंग आज हम क्रिकेट खेलने जा रहे हैं. क्रिकेट क्रिकेट क्रिकेट. पीपल आर टॉकिंग अबाउट क्रिकेट. बट व्हाट इज द हिंदी मीनिंग ऑफ क्रिकेट? एनीबडी नोस? नो. You know what is the meaning? लंब दंड गोल पिंड उखाड़ फेंक प्रतियोगिता. दैट इज हिंदी में क्रिकेट को कहते हैं हम लोग. अंडरस्टूड? ट्रेन, रेलवे, इसको हिंदी में कैसे कहते हैं? लौह पथगामी. गया ना, सब ऊपर से गया. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज लौह पथगामी. yes, it is exactly called as lौह पथगामी. That's the train. Understood? It means the thing which is exactly running on Acha, Ajay sir, I don't know about Ajay sir. But this is exactly, that is lamb dand gol pind ukhad fake pratiyogita. That's the cricket meaning. Some I remember, I don't remember everything. I'm very bad in Hindi. So definitely semantics means words. The words is exactly having its crucial meaning. Understood? So if these crucial meanings are coming means that's part of language. We must understand that one first. Okay. Rules used to describe. See, I believe one thing, like everything mathematics means there is a definition of every formula. Everything is exactly guiding you for what? Everything is exactly guiding you for solving a question, correct now? So here also the grammar is the basic pillar for understanding a language. Yes, understanding a language. So it refers to the rules used to describe the structure of a language. So definitely, if Kunti, social platform, I cannot say that. Okay, apple, ample. That's the best one. Apple and ample. When you will be definitely talking about ample and apple, they both sounds very similar. The language and apple, they both are two different things. Come on, we have to understand that. So it specifies the word are combined to form sentences. I hope you might have understood this one. So here, which involves syntax or rules that specify how words are combined to form sentences. Are you understanding here? So how words are exactly going to combine? Yeah, the words are exactly going to combine to form sentences. That's also one of the most crucial part. I hope you might have understood these sections. Now we are going to go for the next section. Okay, so in the next section part, if somebody will ask you, that is what is called as pragmatics. It is the study of how people use language to communicate effectively. That's called as pragmatics. Video is not clear. Oh, video is not clear. मेरी तरफ तो क्लियर है. अभी क्लियर है. क्लियर है. So see, look here. What is the meaning of pragmatic? Of how people use language to communicate effectively. Block of language are called, that is phonemes. Phonemes are there, they are unique. So definitely when हाँ थोड़ा blur होगा because yes I'm having another class and the problem goes here. Definitely कल आ रहा है मेरा problem solve करने वाले दूत. BSNL some problems are there, boss. Because of that only this problem is there. Yes. So phonics are there. We have till now understood. Now I'm having another class. I'm having class with class 11th. Crucial class is there. So I'm keeping it till here. I need to save some internet so that my kuti papas are waiting for me. They are messaging. Okay, 9 o'clock class time is there. Which I'll start this one. Next class tomorrow I'm going to do. Tomorrow early I'm going to start. What time you are coming, that time you inform. I'll start that class that time. Okay.